Today is Friday the 13th. Dun dun dun! So in retrospect of it being Friday the 13th, I am going to talk about my favourite, number one, all-time favourite horror movie. Which is weird because it's summer. As you can tell, it's really hot out at the moment in England. It is summer and it's sunny, so it's weird to talk about horror movies. But I know that a lot of you as well want me to talk about more horror stuff, which I will do. I do enjoy horror. And I have got a series coming up that is to do with watching horror movies and stuff like that. So that'll be a lot of fun. But for now, this is my number one all-time favourite horror movie, and you guys can let me know your favourite horror movie down in the comments below. And like I say, Friday the 13th, I thought, yes, this is a horror opportunity. So I guess without further ado, this is my favourite horror movie. Dun, dun, dun. And it is The Shining. I kind of feel like it's a typical pick, but not really, I suppose. But this is absolutely my number one favourite. It wasn't even difficult. I didn't even have to think, oh, is it this or this? Or, oh, is it that or that? It was definitely, I knew it. It's just this. This is it. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It's an amazing movie. I'm sure most of you will have seen it, though. It is obviously a classic, and most people, if they have not seen it, they have heard of it or seen like little parodies of it or something or other. But the film is incredible. So basically, I'll explain the plot line just in case you haven't seen it. We have Jack Nicholson as the main character. I've got hair in my face. Who plays a man named Jack. He has a wife and a son. His son has some kind of psychic powers-ish. He can kind of see glimpses of things from the future and the past, but it's not done in an overly dramatic way. It's very like, it's not too over the top. The film does feel realistic. It feels like, well, for the most part, in terms of horror movies, the film feels rather realistic, and it's not way, you know, completely off the track. But that is something, I guess, important in the situation, that his son has got this ability to, like, see past things that have happened to other people or future things that will happen. Anyway, so the dad, the wife and the son, the dad takes a job as a off-season caretaker, I guess is what you would say, in a hotel. So the hotel is not in running over winter. So, you know, it's basically just the three of them in this big hotel all winter. And the guy, before taking the job, says, look, you know, the last guy went a bit insane, so, you know, be careful. It's, you know, it gets lonely up there. And he says, no, it's fine, I'm going to write my book. I could do with the peace and quiet, you know, really whatever, good. So, you know, they take themselves up there. It's this really big old hotel type thing. And it just, I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I didn't know a lot about it going into the movie, and that's why it blew me away. But the good thing about this movie, it's an old horror movie. When did this come out? Was it 70s or 80s? It says 1980 on the back. That might just be the, I don't know. So basically, it doesn't have any of the stupid things that we have nowadays, like jump scares. It's just really intense and on your edge of your seat, like it's a suspense type thing. And it's psychological as well. There's a lot of twists and turns. And the ending is just, if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean. The ending, I was like, what? At the end, it was crazy. But there's a lot of twists and turns, and it's kind of, it just leaves you like, oh my god, like, you're more like, what is it? But there's one bit that did creep me out, and it wasn't necessarily because it was scary. It was just because I didn't like it. I was like, oh, that's creepy. And it's where basically they go into the room, and I can't remember which one it is. I don't know if it's the room that, there's this specific room that you know, keeps coming up and they can't go in, or something happened with these two little girls. I don't know if it is that room or if it's a different room. And basically, he goes into the bathroom and there's just like, well, I think it was a woman, and then it turns into this old woman, and it's just the way that she looks really creeps me out. I was like, oh, and that always creeps me out. That bit creeps me out. But yeah, apart from that, and I think Jack Nicholson, he is the best, you know, in this movie. His performance is incredible. Like, he's fantastic. He blows me away. I was like, wow, he's really good. And there's this moment where he, like I said, I don't want to give it away just in case anyone hasn't seen it, but if you have seen it, you know what I mean. He's walking up the stairs, basically, in a dramatic type scene of things, and his wife is there too, and he's coming up the stairs, and I was like, just like, oh my god, like, I just, you know, thought he was amazing in that moment as well. And yeah, there's a lot of surprises the first time you watch it, and you'll definitely enjoy it. But yeah, this is definitely my number one horror movie, as, I don't know, I think it's just really got it all. It's scary enough, it's thriller, it's kind of twists and turns, it keeps you at the end of the it's exciting. It's not like just jump, 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 nothing like that. It's just proper good old classic horror, and I love it. Like, it's intense more than, you know. But yeah, absolutely love it. And of course it was based on the novel by Stephen King, who I think a lot of the movie adaptations from Stephen King's novels I really love as well. So, but this one is my favourite. So I definitely want to watch a lot more of those and probably talk about them in the future. But yes, for now, that is all, guys. This is my favourite horror movie for the Friday the 13th special pick, whatever. Let me know down in the comments below your favourite horror movie. Let me know if you've seen this movie. Let me know if you agree with what I say. Let me know if you haven't seen it and you want to watch it or whatever. If you haven't seen it and you are not like 10, I would definitely recommend you watch it. You know, it's obviously not for children, because I don't know though, I guess 18 is an old times. I think now this wouldn't be. Anyway, that's on to a whole other different thing. Until then, guys, I will see you next time. Enjoy your Friday the 13th. I hope you haven't had any bad luck today. And yeah, until then, I'll see you then. Thumbs up this video if you want me to talk about more horror. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're a newbie, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!